this match right here, Finland versus Vietnam. A losers bracket match, of course. And there we see the lineups, obviously. Finland getting 3 points against USA last time. Pretty impressive performance from them. And definitely the higher seed here in this matchup against Vietnam.
Yep, and yeah, Vietnam got eliminated. I mean, sent to loser bracket after losing in the first round actually against Germany, which was pretty tough, but you know, it's Germany. They've been in the loser bracket for a bit longer than Finland, but both risked the elimination in this match, so this is gonna be a pretty tense match. The thing was, Finland definitely has the advantage, being 16th seed, but Finland still has the issue of only having 4, maybe even 3 players today against the full Vietnamese roster that has honestly kind of a lot of decent players and players that can swap in and out for a lot of skill sets, so maybe Vietnam's flexibility is gonna help them in this match, but I'd say that Finland is still quite favored in this matchup.
Definitely, yeah, and even if they have a smaller roster here, I mean, the core that they have, whether it be 3 or 4 players, it's just so strong and all around it that it's going to be hard to get a point against them if you're Vietnam. But Vietnam does have that depth, like you say, they have a full roster, and if they're able to make the most out of that and use that to their advantage, then you never know.
Yeah, they could get some points, definitely.
Yeah. There you can see Vietnam choosing to pick first, so we're going to be seeing the first ban from Finland then.
Yep, I'm not sure what Finland wants to ban, because I think Finland is more consistent than Vietnam, and they're also higher skill cap, especially with players like Benino and Budberger, who can play a lot more difficult stuff than Vietnam.
Indeed, in the prediction stream that I was doing with Sekre, Sudi Fruity, Sekre mentioned that their weakness is in Hard Rock, but it seems like we're not going to be seeing a Hard Rock ban, actually we're going to see DT3 being banned.
Yeah, actually, yeah, that kind of makes sense, you know, it's the higher DT. It's a pretty tough map, honestly, especially if you're not comfortable with 10.3. So it can make sense if you don't have a 3-player roster to play this. And if you're playing only with 3 players, you have to swap AR, maybe go from low AR to this, so yeah, it can be pretty tough on the players, so understandable, but I'd say.
Yeah, it's pretty understandable indeed.
I'm not sure what Vietnam wants to ban though. DT1, I would have said maybe a consistency pick, so probably in the mod 1. DT1 also makes sense, honestly.
Yeah, being on the, you know, still pretty high AR, I think it's AR at 8.7 before DT?
8.7, yeah.
Yeah, so that's still pretty high AR, and having to be consistent on a map like that, when you are on paper sort of the weaker team, I guess, when it comes to skill gap.
Yeah.
Definitely makes sense to just go high AR consistency ban.
Yeah, the map is also pretty annoying to combo. You can really kind of miss in a lot of spots. I experienced that firsthand on my match just 2 hours ago, so yeah.
By the way, well played to you guys there against Germany. 2 points against Germany is not an easy feat. You guys played it.
Yeah, honestly,
really
that's what we wanted, points at least, so we're good.
GG. But now it is Vietnam's first pick.
Yep.
Hard Rock won.
Yeah,
I guess they're maybe listening to Sekre from the prediction stream last time.
Yeah, honestly, I feel like also, I don't know if you agree, but I feel like Vietnam is one of these teams that you don't really see the players on the community often. They're not really appearing anywhere other than tournaments. And so you don't really know much about them, and you don't really know if they know much about the other players as well, so sometimes listening to prediction stream can actually give a lot of info, so maybe that's it.
Indeed, but it's funny, like you say, you know, you don't see these players' names too often, but if you look at their ranks and their plays, I mean, on paper, they're not a bad team at all. That's the thing.
Yeah, I've always been an advocate for Vietnam being always kind of underrated. I feel like that's kind of the case for a lot of Asian teams that are a bit, well, less known. You don't really know how good these players are, but they're high rank for a reason. They can play a lot of stuff. And yeah, I think Vietnam fits in that category. And yeah, HR1 ban, peak, makes sense, but it's still kind of scary against Finland.
Yeah, I don't expect Finland to do too bad on this.
Yeah, I'd say it's probably the easiest HR. It's pretty approachable. It's a consistency map. It's a stream map. Skill cap wise shouldn't be too much of an issue for a lot of players, but yeah, don't miss during transitions between the streams and all that, and you should be good.
Worth noting that the artist of Violet of the Thunder God here, Sabaton, is actually from Sweden, so that's a neighboring country to Finland right here.
Oh no, the Nordic buff, the Nordic consistency buff.
You never know if that's gonna, come and clutch you for Finland.
Oh, I forgot about that.
But yeah, getting started here, we see Bobberger, Venenog, and Johnsku for Finland, and Shia, Shu, and Primakian on the Vietnam side.
Yeah, that's the Vietnamese HR roster, so players that come in to play HR. You don't see Stardust Prism actually, who's kind of the best Vietnamese player, but maybe not on this HR. I think, yeah, they have several players who can play this. So let's see, kinda long, 3 minutes and a half. A lot of combo.
Shia finds an early mister, I think.
Yeah, that wasn't a early miss. It's created by Botburger, I think, and Veneno. It shouldn't be too punishing. Actually, lots of misses on the board. Everybody except John Scoob missing on the first 100 combo.
I gotta say, I feel like Johnsku is an underrated player as well.
Yeah.
And his rank does not correlate to his skill at all, in my opinion. He could be 2-digit if he wanted to.
And even the scores from him is like, Kimik, lower scores, but he's pretty good at everything actually. But that's 3 misses from Finland. Well, Vietnam manages to get their combos back up, so this is looking a bit scary for Finland right now.
Now Shia and Primakin with over 300 combo. Actually, yeah, doing really well for Vietnam here. Shu finds a miss there, but Johnsku trades, so not too bad.
Look at the axe though from Finland, except Botburger. I'm kind of surprised to see Veneno struggling that much. I think he had a big drop in the beginning, but he's recovering.
Looks like Shia found a miss there as well, and now Shu just building up combo again. It's gonna be close, but Johnsku and Bobberger found a double miss there. Shu only 1 miss on Team Vietnam there.
Yeah, and now it's Primakin holding the combo, and it's getting a bit closer with these misses from Vietnam against Shia and Primakin. I think this goes to Finland now.
It's definitely gonna flip over here now. Yeah, just if the Finnish team can hold and can keep comboing here.
Yeah, I think Veneno should be able to combo a bit more. He recovered nicely from the beginning. It's gonna be a trade between Shia and Botburger, though Shu as well is getting a bit tough for Vietnam to recover and get a big combo going actually.
Bobberger finds another miss there though, but still Venenog and Johnsku now with really big combos there for Team Finland, holding their score in the lead. Interesting that Venenog's hack is and maybe I shouldn't have said his name because he misses right there on the slow part as I say that. Wonder if that's enough to flip over to Vietnam.
It might be with everyone on Vietnam getting to 200 combo actually. It's still gonna be really close though because it's streams, you can recover a lot of combo quickly.
Yeah, it's gonna be close if Venenog's able to build up combo. Oh yeah, it's gonna be only about 1,000 to 10,000 points here difference in score. And yeah, Venenog has built up combo again.
Oh, and this is gonna be really close. I think the next miss is gonna decide them. Actually, maybe not. It's still 1/4 of the match of the map left. Yeah, Venenog actually missing is kind of huge for Vietnam.
Now Vietnam with a 1,000 point lead here. In the last quarter, Johnsku finds a miss as well. Oh, and Venenog finds a miss. Shia trades though. It's still in Vietnam's favor here actually.
It's absolutely in Vietnam's favor. Yeah, with Primakin and Shu holding big combos. It's only Botburger on the other side. The combo is gonna be recovered nicely from Finland on the 2 players that missed. It's gonna be a miss from Shia and Shu actually. Should have taken Primakin.
Drops the combo that he had there. That's gonna flip it right over to Finland right at the end here.
Oh, that's tragic. Oh no. Yeah, and now it should definitely go to Finland.
But yeah, Primakin and Venenog trading there as well. Yeah, it's gonna go to Finland here right at the end, I believe.
Yeah. Botburger, the nice clutch with the big combo at the end of the map. Oof.
Couple of misses there at the end, but yeah, Vietnam had a chance there. They definitely a good pick for Vietnam there. They definitely had a couple of openings, but they just were not able to step their foot into those openings well enough when they had them. And Finland able to take that point at the end there, you could say, because Vietnam did have the lead. They were there at the end as Vietnam found a couple of misses.
It was definitely a nice try. Not a lot of combo from Vietnam might be the issue. Also, a lot of chain misses, but that's kind of the map. But honestly, picking HR seems like a good idea because even though they lost this point, I want to say the scores from Finland aren't the greatest. I think they can do better on pretty much every other map in the pool, I'd say, or every other non-HR map in the pool. So yeah, the HR weakness actually seems to be a thing for Finland.
I guess Sekre was right. Seems like it. I believe Finland could definitely get better team scores on most other maps and most other mods in this pool.
That's gonna be a no-mod 3-pick. I'm kinda excited to see this one played, actually.
I saw it played in the Sweden versus Taiwan match, and like this map is so chaotic. There's so many places that you can miss on.
Yeah.
The consistency required on a map like this to be able to hold combo and get a solid score is way harder than you think.
Yeah, actually, the map, if you don't have like great control, kind of feels like RNG on some of these stacks, some of these streams even. You can kind of just misread or just lose your control for a while, and you get like 10 misses in a row. It's a really punishing map on player control, but I think it's a good pick for Finland, though the gimmicky types map, they're pretty good at this, so it makes sense.
Definitely. I think this is a Finland type of map for sure, at least in that matchup between Finland versus Vietnam. Stardust Prism actually coming in there for Shu on Vietnam's side. Getting to see I believe the highest ranked player in the team making his
pretty
appearance.
sure, yeah.
Looks like we're going to be seeing the same lineup here for Finland. No Nikolai yet.
Yep. But yeah, I honestly don't know what to expect from this. I know it was played in the other match I was playing though, so I didn't really see what was going on, but yeah, I don't expect anyone to get like a really high score, like 950k plus.
No, I mean it's gotta if anyone gets 950k plus, it's gonna be really impressive. I think on a map like this.
Honestly though, Jonsku I think is gonna be able to kind of pop off on this.
Yeah. I was gonna say if there's anyone here, it could be Jonsku, you know, or maybe even Venernog. He could pull off a surprise performance here.
That's true, actually. Yeah.
He's a really good no-mod player. So.
Yeah, and you know, Venernog is a player that improved really quickly and rose to the top. At the beginning, I felt like he was really, you know, I want to say the zoomer speed player, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like lots of also like hyper wolf love scores and stuff like that. But he's been actually getting lots of really good gimmick scores on like Air 9 maps and stuff.
Yeah.
So I think he should be pretty good on this.
You see him on like loved map leaderboards with Nomad as well, like stuff like this, honestly. So I think he could pull off a pretty good performance here if he tries.
Yep.
So he's been playing pretty well in the tournament so far. Actually, he's been you know, like with these sumo speed players, you see them getting insane scores on these hyperwalk maps. But then when it comes down to tournament play, you don't necessarily see them performing all that well compared to their sumo map scores. But Venernog has been playing really well in this tournament.
Yeah,
if you ask me.
Absolutely. Even like on the stuff that you absolutely don't expect these really high skill cap players to perform, like a really like first week consistency type stuff. He was actually still FCing stuff and being super consistent, so it's great that he's able to play like this for Finland. Definitely a really nice addition to the roster.
Definitely, for sure. Seems like we got a disconnect.
I think we have some bench issues, some lobby issues.
Yeah, we've had these in previous weeks as well. Sometimes Bancho just decides to tell us that a player is in the lobby when they're actually not. And it seems like they're stuck in the lobby and you have to kick them and then invite them back, and it's fine.
Yeah, it happens.
Happens quite a bit.
Yeah. But yeah, on this though, I don't really know how Vietnam is going to perform. I have absolutely no clue. I think Stardust Prism should be able to get a nice score, but I really don't know about the other two players because this is a very original map, a very unique map. It's kind of a skill set that's almost never tested, so it's really hard to know for sure what players are going to do on it.
Like I said when I was casting the Taiwan vs Sweden match, I don't think I've ever seen a map like this in a tournament.
Yeah, no, that's true.
So it's super interesting to see, in my opinion. Super unique tournament map for sure.
Yeah. And that's the thing, when you remove converts, you have some more space for very gimmick picks like that. So it's kind of nice to see. I kind of still miss converts, but this is still really nice.
Yeah, like you say, I think I think you have a point there. It actually does kind of make up for the convert slots, having maps like this in the specific slots. And I mean, you can count on XCon to make a really cool, unique match to beat map for sure.
I'm really hyped to see what's gonna happen in like really late tourney pools with these gimmick picks, because even then it's only quarterfinals, but it's not tame at all. So the gimmick picks are gonna be in like finals and grand finals, it's gonna be so interesting to see.
Indeed, I'm also super excited to see that. I think we're gonna be seeing some groundbreaking stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like Shia on Team Vietnam is lagging a little bit, having connection issues with the tournament server. So we're just gonna wait for that to get sorted out.
On the other side though, there's on the main channel Russia versus Japan, and so far it's 1-1 on the match, with Japan taking Mixed Mod 2 and Russia taking HD 3 with really nice scores.
Looks like it was a double break one.
Oh yeah.
So all tied up over there. Here's just waiting for the second match, or second map, sorry, to start for Finland, Vietnam.
Yep. Think? Yeah, he's back here. Okay, I think we should be good. And the map is gonna get started. I'm really excited to see how it's gonna go.
Indeed, like you said, I don't really know exactly how Vietnam will perform in this, but Starter's Prism, definitely a name I recognize, and a name I would expect to do pretty well on this compared to maybe the rest of the Vietnamese squad, but
yeah,
you never know.
Yeah, but there's also a thing with this map is that I think it's like, I kind of call it an anti-tournament map, because an anti-nerve map as well, because if you're nervous on this, you're gonna miss everywhere.
Oh yeah, there you go. Starter's Prism and Primikin fighting early misses for Vietnam, but Venenog also fighting a miss for Finland there at the beginning. Jonsko and Botberger actually full comboing that. I don't think there was any full combo on that beginning section for Vietnam.
It's really annoying to combo the beginning stream, but it's like kind of free combo, so you need to take it. Starter's Prism is gonna miss on the stack. It's kind of a lot of score, because that was a lot of combo previously, so gonna miss out on a lot of score, and so far it's going super well for Finland. As I say that, actually triple miss.
There is a T miss as you said that. Yeah, that was honestly impressive cursing right there, I gotta say. Hats off to you, but you can see Primikin actually with 420, 300, 430 combo now, holding the score together for Vietnam right now.
Yeah, and actually getting a big combo on this, I was about to say, is really important, because it's really hard combo, but it's gonna be again misses from Vietnam and combo resets everywhere.
So no, actually advantage to Finland, as Venenog and Botberger have over 200 combo now, but there's no combo over 100 on Vietnam side, except Primikin and Shia now getting up to that level. Jonsko finding misses here actually. Not able to find a solid combo like their teammates.
Oh, quintable miss actually. Everyone except Veneno is actually missing, but Veneno is doing super well on the map. Look at Isaac as well.
Yeah, looks like we may have been on the money here when we were saying before the map that Venenog is capable of doing stuff like this quite well, as you can see there.
Look at him
this whole section here, yeah. Starter's Prism finding a miss there for Vietnam. Shia and Primikin were able to combo that pretty well, but Primikin misses there. Botberger trades.
Yeah, and it's looking really tough for Vietnam. It seems like they're not really getting any combo, but it's really understandable given the map. Veneno is finally gonna drop, but it's, again, double trade from Vietnam with Starter's Prism and Primikin, so not in favor of them, especially with Jonsko taking the lead with that combo now.
Indeed, Jonsko now with 500 combo for Finland, and Shia actually dropping the big combo that they had there, over 300, so now... And Shia and Primikin actually double missing, I think Botberger and Jonsko missed there as well?
No, not Jonsko, just Botberger. But yeah, we're nearing the end of the map, and it's looking pretty comfortable for Finland. Even that double miss from Veneno and Botberger wouldn't be enough for Vietnam to come back. They don't really have any combo left.
Yeah, it's looking pretty bleak for Vietnam now. As the end of the map is approaching there, you see Venenog, Jonsko and Botberger all over 840k in fact. Primikin the only score above 800k right now for Vietnam.
Actually, really nice score from Finland on this. It's a really nice team score.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, you see that score from Menenog, you see that score from Johnsko and Bobberger, all over 880k. Almost everyone getting a 900k on that, which is super impressive.
It's really impressive. This map is not easy to combo. It's pretty easy to consistently like 850k, but getting close to 900k requires like a really big combo, and that's what Finland and Johnsko got, and yeah, really impressive from them.
Really impressive indeed. Vietnam, not doing too badly either, you can see. Primiken being the biggest score on Vietnam side, but not enough to go up against Vietnam on a map like, or go up against Finland, sorry, on a map like this.
Yeah. Wasn't their peak though, so not too bad, but yeah, they lost their first pick, which is pretty bad though, so they need to get a pick off of Finland.
If I'm Vietnam here, I'd probably pick another Hard Rock map. Go straight back to Hard Rock.
Yeah, definitely, I think so too.
We saw in Hard Rock 1, when Vietnam picked it first, it was really, really close, and Vietnam actually had a lead for quite some time on Hard Rock 1, so if they want to be able to get a point here, they have to rely on Hard Rock, I believe.
Thing is, though, it's still, I mean, it's always gonna be risky picking something against stronger teams than you, but like, I feel like HR, I want to say that even if it's kind of their weakness, I feel like they really underperformed on HR1, so it's pretty tough.
I mean, yeah, when you're the lower seeded team in the quarterfinals pool, where the maps start getting harder and harder, it's gonna be, yeah, every pick's gonna be an uphill battle, I think. But
yeah,
you want to go for the maps that you think you have the biggest chance of getting a point on.
Yeah. It's gonna be HR3, so as we've said, it's gonna be the HR pick. I think it's a good idea.
Definitely agree with that pick there. Solid.
HR3 is also quite approachable, I would say. I mean, every HR is not too hard if you don't know how to play HR still.
Hard Rock 2 is a little bit on the weirder side with those sliders and those tough ticks to catch, but actually, fun fact about the name of this map, we had to get like a sort of a lesson here as commentators on how to pronounce it, because I mean, the default would probably be Erinies, but it actually is not Erinies, it's, what is it, Erinies? Erinies?
Erinies? I don't like to butcher it, we got a lesson, but I'm still not sure.
I believe the Y is sort of Greek, so, and I googled up that the Y sound in Greek is a double E sound, so E, so it's Erinies, I believe. Erinies. I hope I'm right, oh my god. Hopefully no Greek
It's our
watchers.
custom song for CWC. Hopefully we didn't butcher the name.
I'm so sorry if I did.
None of us are Greek, but yeah.
But yeah, in CWC, I see in the chat here, people are asking about the consecutive Hard Rock pick. Yes, you can pick the same mod bracket twice in a row.
Yeah.
You don't see that often in other tournaments necessarily, but in CWC that is allowed. You can definitely do that.
Yeah, it's pretty funny when some teams have like a really strong strength, and they just go for like the triple pick against a team that kind of struggles on the mod, and it can be pretty rough. You can really abuse some mod pools.
Yeah, dude, it's tough to you know, if you're weaker than the other team on a certain mod, it's really tough to combat if they just pick the same mod over and over again.
Absolutely.
But Vietnam is trying to catch them on another Hard Rock map here, which I think is pretty smart.
Yep. Dump is kinda tricky, but it's not that bad. Some patterns are changed with HR, it changes the patterns a bit, but it's not that bad. It's still, I would say, a pretty conventional map.
Yeah, I'd say so too. It just has those Hard Rock patterns that you see when you add Hard Rock onto a pretty technical map, I guess. Not too technical, but
yeah.
Has those 1/4s. Here we go, getting started on Hard Rock 3 now.
Venu is actually gonna find the first miss. Map is pretty short, so you really want to get that combo going early.
Vietnam with the triple FC against that one miss from Menenog. Looking like Vietnam is not that bad on Hard Rock as opposed to Finland. Seems to be their weakness here. Yeah, as Menenog finds another miss and Popper as well.
Yeah, that's pretty huge for Vietnam actually. Still holding. And John's crew as well, so that's no combo left. Vietnam wants to hold their combos for as long as they can, and it's gonna be non-recoverable for Finland if they do.
Yeah, I mean, look at Stardust Prism and Shu now holding that full combo when there's no combo over 200 on Finland's side here. Even Primikin, the third one in Vietnam, has a bigger combo than all of the players in Finland.
Yeah. 200 for everyone, and Venlo again, finding misses everywhere, not managing to get a lot of combo going.
Stardust Prism and Shu actually dropping their full combos there.
Oh, that's kind of... Oh, and Primikin, oh no!
It's a triple reset for Vietnam, you could say, and that's actually huge for Finland now, as they have two big combos there. Venenog misses, but Stardust Prism and Shu actually trade. So now Johnsco and Popperger, there is still hope if they're able to hold here, and Venenog may be able to build up a little bit more combo. Vietnam has to find more misses for sure, I believe.
Yeah. Right now what's holding Vietnam is Veneno really struggling, actually.
Venenog finding a couple more misses than he would want to.
Oh, and yeah, again. It's really tough. It's 2 combos against 2 though, so it's not gonna be big lead, so Johnsco actually missing here is really nice for Vietnam. They should be able to hold it as long as they don't triple miss, I think.
Getting into the last quarter of the map, it is close, but advantage to Vietnam right now, and it's all looking in their favor. Primikin drops his combo.
Oh, this is kinda scary.
Still not over.
Yeah, you have 3 combos above 200 for Finland, so don't drop more than that, especially with you.
Is it gonna be enough?
Be good. I think they're good. Yeah.
Yeah, it's gotta be close, but there you have it. Vietnam able to get a point against Finland on Hard Rock 3. They were able to, capitalize on that Hard Rock weakness that Finland has as opposed to the other mods. And they were able to play pretty well, honestly. I mean, 9 misses, 10 misses, and 13 misses. Triple S rank. And they were able to, see that opening in that Hard Rock mod bracket and get a point. Fair play.
I want to mention something. Is Veneno usually playing HR with HD? I don't think so. Did he turn HD on by accident?
I'm not too sure, Maybe it could have been an AR issue for him. Maybe he's not too warmed up on high.
Yeah, I don't think Veneno would be skill issued on AR 10, so that's why I'm kind of surprised.
Yes, maybe it could have been a mistake. You never know.
Because yeah, usually doesn't play HR with the HD, so...
Yeah, Vietnam can definitely be happy with that point there. Getting a solid Hard Rock point against Seed 16.
Yep. No, that's really nice either way for them.
Now Finland straight to hidden 2, the low air hidden.
Oh. HD2. It's a pretty tough map. It's 8.2, but really the part about this map on lower HD is obviously the AR with the technical patterns, the long sliders and stuff. It's a pretty technical map for lower HD, which makes it pretty difficult to combo, I think.
Indeed. I don't necessarily know too much about how Vietnam will do on a lower hidden map. I can't remember if they played hidden 2 in previous matches.
I can't quite remember either, but I don't really think they're that comfortable on it. I know in qualifiers that they did a pretty bad score on HD2, like 25th or something, which was on the lower side for them. So not one of their strengths for sure, and Finland is going into this. And also we're reaching the stage of the tournament, like quarterfinals, when map pools are getting kind of tough and you can have solo carry performances on some maps, and I think this is one of these maps. If like one of the players from Finland actually gets a really good score, it could just be enough, even if like one of their players kind of has to tank the score, it can definitely carry still.
Yeah, I think Finland feels more comfortable on this though for sure. They have lower hidden players.
Yeah. Stardust Prism though is really good on low AR HD. So maybe it can do something, but I think yeah, it's a problem for Vietnam to get like 3 players who can play low AR HD, and it's usually the case for a lot of teams. You can have like 1-2 HD specialists, but getting a full 3-man roster on low AR HD is pretty tough.
That's like a privilege, I think. Like you're in a well-populated country if you can have 3 catch players on your team that can play lower hidden.
Yeah, even top teams like USA and stuff don't have that. So
exactly. Here we go. Getting started now. A couple of early misses on both sides. Bobberger and Stardust Prism, the only FCs.
Yeah. A lot of misses from Vietnam though in the beginning, except for Stardust Prism, as I've said. Really nice HD player, but he's gonna find a drop though. Bobberger still holding.
And the lead is only growing like bigger and bigger for Finland right now, even early on. Just the first quarter left, or done, but still quite a significant lead here.
Yeah, you can see from the accuracies how Vietnam is struggling on this actually. Well, Bobberger is just destroying the map.
Oh yeah, holding that full combo, 99.83% accuracy. I mean,
the map is not easy to hack at all too, so...
Same performance here from Bobberger, and Vetenog and Johnsku definitely holding their own as well.
Yeah, actually it's kind of the first really one-sided map of the match, I think.
Yeah, I mean, looks like there's it's just dominance on this, because on a map like this you need to have players that can play this sort of skill set lower. And unfortunately for Vietnam, it looks like Stardust Prism is the only player that is sort of able to play it. As you can see, Primikin and Shia on A ranks and B ranks here actually. Shia now down to a B rank.
Yeah, I mean that's how it is with lower HD. If you don't play it regularly, you're not gonna be able to play these maps.
Definitely. I mean, this sort of skill set is something that if you want to be an all-rounder, it's one that you have to grind. It's one that you have to be able to do. But probably the hardest one to get good at, honestly.
Yeah, it requires consistent practice. It's not very friendly at the beginning. But yeah, can we talk about the burger though?
I was gonna say, Bobberger's still holding that full combo, 99.68% accuracy.
Oh no!
Maybe we shouldn't have talked about Bobberger yet, you never know.
I still think it's gonna be one of the best scores this week on this map.
Oh yeah, what an insane performance here from Bobberger. Look at that, I think that's one miss.
Yeah, maybe just one miss, one or two misses here. Wow. Yeah, one miss. There you go.
Just that one miss, almost full comboing the lower hidden map of this pool. I mean, fair play to Bobberger. And even if you have good scores on Vietnam, it's gonna be hard to beat that, you know. It's gonna be hard to beat when someone almost full combos a map like this. Wearable play from Finland there. Really, really good showing and winning that map by 528,000 points. What can you do? What can you do when that's the case, you know?
Yeah, I mean, nothing. That's the thing. And yeah, once again, Finland on their own picks. Doing well. Now the issue though is Vietnam. They're gonna go for the HR2 pick. It's once again, you have to take the risk. I mean, you're the lower seeded team, the kind of weaker team, so you have to go for it. It's gonna be HR2. I think HR2 is really, it's kind of a mini map. It's not that difficult, but it's really stressful to play with all these sliders. And there's still a lot of really pretty edgy spacings that you can really miss on easily if you're not focused, and you can just get confused on some sliders and drop a lot of ags, sometimes drop like actual big droplets that count for combo. And yeah, pretty risky map, and I think Finland is going to be pretty solid on this.
Yeah, I mean, you understand why Vietnam picks it though. I mean, it's definitely the logical pick. After having gotten that 1 point on Hard Rock 3, they want to be able to just get as much as they can on the Hard Rock pool, trying to exploit that one weakness, that one hole that seems visible in Finland's side. It's going to be interesting to see if they're able to capitalize on it yet again against Finland.
Yeah. I mean, they have to. They have to. At this point, they're down one breakpoint. They cannot afford to lose their own pick.
If they want to have a chance here still, they're going to have to perform and show help on this Hard Rock 2 pick.
Actually, Veneno was still taking HD, so that probably wasn't a mistake, but taking HD on this is scary. It's really scary.
Yeah, with the sliders that you have on a map like this, I mean, the ticks and everything, I don't think I would put hidden on this, even if I was forced to. Like, that's just a scary, scary combination.
Even if you manage to FC, I think you FC like 97.5 or something.
Yeah, it's not going to be good for your accuracy, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Shu, Stardust Prism, and Primikin, again, playing for Vietnam on the Hard Rock side. No Shia, actually, on this.
Vietnam finding the first miss again on this HR. The map is way longer though, it's 3 minutes and it feels pretty long when you play it too.
Yeah, it seems like Primikin was actually the first one to find a miss though, but it was so early,
Oh,
like
yeah.
first 20 combo, so...
Yeah, you're right.
Johnsko now. Again,
And
and
Botburger.
Botburger.
Yeah.
Oh, there's 2 full combos still on Vietnam side. It is still really early. It could still happen. And I mean, we've seen on these Hard Rock picks that Vietnam often has the lead pretty early, but then when it comes to the end, Finland starts catching up a little bit.
Yeah, but here they're really getting a good advantage, especially from that miss from Veneno.
Yeah, it looks like Finland. No, sorry, Vietnam is playing really, really smart here.
Yeah.
By picking these Hard Rock maps. They know
Oh,
what they're
that's
doing.
a double miss though, but still, on Finland side, no one has combo with Botburger missing at 200, that really hurts. Primikin too, but yeah, the gap is already here.
Even though Primikin missed there as the only big combo in Vietnam, I mean, it was traded straight away.
They couldn't capitalize on that.
Now that 100,000 point difference halfway through the map here, Finland's gonna have to perform pretty well on this last half, as they are down by quite a margin. Shu finds a miss there for Vietnam.
Oh,
So does Venenag.
Yeah. And
It's
yeah,
looking bleak.
it's looking like still Vietnam is getting some score from the combo advantage here. So
Yeah,
the gap is getting bigger.
Venenag misses there. It gets bigger and bigger, and Botburger also misses. Hard Rock at 2 seems like probably the best pick for Vietnam, actually. They have around almost a 200,000, if not a 200,000 point lead here. Shu finds a miss there, but it was traded by Venenag, and Botburger as well with the low combo. Stardust Prism and Primikin really, really playing well. Stardust Prism with over 700k already.
Yeah, and Vietnam is actually doing so well on this.
It is unfortunate that there's only 3 Hard Rock maps in the pool.
Yeah.
It looks like they're able to outperform Finland quite comfortably on Hard Rock. I think that's definitely going to be another point for Vietnam here.
Absolutely, even with Primikin missing, shouldn't change. There's like, yeah, 200k at this point of difference. Even, yeah, that's not gonna change anything.
Yeah, seems like there could be that Nikolai is not there. It seems like he's not playing for Finland right now. Looks like they only have a 3-man roster because Venenag not able to find his feet on Hard Rock. I presume that Nikolai would have done better. So.
Yeah, most likely. But still, yeah, you look at the score from Vietnam, everybody did better than every player from Finland, actually.
Honestly, that's a really good team score for Vietnam, actually. That's not like a seed 20 plus team score. Like, what is that?
Primikin's score is pretty funny, 900k with 6 miss and still an A rank.
Oh yeah,
It's a pretty unusual score.
That should tell you everything you need to know about this map, honestly.
Yeah, very few misses actually from Vietnam on this, which is nice.
Solid team score for sure. But Finland, not too bad either. Everyone above 800k, but just not able to keep up with Vietnam on Hard Rock.
Yeah. And now it's up to Finland to pick, and Vietnam, if they want to stay in this, they need at some point to get a pick off of Finland, but it's gonna be a GD3.
HT3, yeah. I mean, HT2 worked wonders for them last time.
Yeah.
Not too surprising to see another hidden pick, I guess.
Quite different skill set though. It's 9.4 with big droplets. I don't know your opinion on this map, but I think the map is super hard to play. Maybe I'm just skill gap, but I think it's really hard to be consistent on this and get good scores. You can really miss on like anything, I think, on this map.
Yeah, I kind of agree with you, but I don't think it's going to be too challenging for Finland, though, because they are good on hidden. They really are, and...
You know, we've seen that good HG players can do well on it. I think Lumi SS this against us on our match, so...
Oh, SS, wow, yeah, look at that.
Yeah.
Again, Stardust Prism maybe going to be playing pretty well for Vietnam. It's not a low air hidden, so maybe Shia and Primikin can show up and perform pretty well in this compared to hidden too, but I think this is a pretty solid pick from Finland. They're known to be quite strong on hidden, and also I think on paper they have a higher skill gap. So when it comes to a map like this that both is hidden and is also really hard to play in general,
yeah,
it's looking pretty solid.
On this, you really want Stardust Prism to perform for Vietnam. He's the HT player for them. If he doesn't get a good score, that's gonna be kind of tough.
Yeah, you really want Stardust Prism to be able to perform if you're Vietnam here. Now, hidden 3. If clients wants to be of assistance and start the map, there you go.
First miss from Primikin. It's really early on. Still Shia once again. A couple of misses also, but Burger. But it's going to be an advantage for Finland.
Yeah, Shia finding a miss there as well. So does Primikin. A couple of double misses there from those two on Vietnam. Stardust Prism, the hidden player though, holding that full combo still.
Yeah. It's going to be a trick from Primikin and John Spoo once again. Not favoring Vietnam at all, with Shia missing again and missing again. Yeah, you can see from the accuracies how these players are kind of struggling on this. Stardust Prism also finding a miss. The carry player don't want to miss, but yeah, Finland is kind of destroying that map actually.
Vandernock does drop his full combo though, but Ballparker and Johnsko with such massive combos already. Not gonna matter too much here. And yeah, it looks like Hidden is just one-sided here in this match, I think.
No, yeah, definitely.
You could say that Vietnam was able to do well on the Hard Rock maps against Finland, but when it comes to Hidden, really is looking like there's barely a competition, honestly.
Yeah, no. Stardust Prism is still performing really well. I think he's on the 1 miss right now, but yeah, not really managing to get the 3-player roster on HD.
Which is unfortunate, because like you said, Stardust Prism is playing really, really well right now. 99.90% accuracy. It's just, if he had 2 players, if he had 2 other Stardust Prisms, maybe this would have been another match.
Yeah, but that's not the case. And actually, yeah, Finland is really playing well on this. You can see from their axe, even Burger, who has like the lowest axe, still has 1k combo. So
looking really, really comfortable on this hidden pool.
yeah,
Vandernock finding a miss there, but
Burger
so
too.
does Burger. But yeah, I mean, already a 500,000 point difference in the last quarter here.
That's never gonna be enough.
Stardust Prism has actually built up such a solid combo. I think he could be the highest scorer in the lobby right now.
I think he is, because from his axe, I'd say he's still on a 1 miss. So yeah, yeah, 980k, so that's pretty damn good.
He's gotta hit the ending there, and he's gonna be the MVP of the lobby. But when you have 3 Stardust Prisms on Finland, well, not even Stardust Prism, because they actually all got pretty low, like 40,000 lower than Stardust Prism. But when you have 3 940ks against 1 Stardust Prism and 2 other guys.
Yeah, no. On this, as I've said, I think it's the thing for players, for non-HD players, this map is so tough. Can you see? Primikin and Chia are not bad players, but on this, if you're not like someone who plays a lot of specifics with HD, you're gonna struggle so much.
Indeed. You're absolutely right.
But yeah, that's not gonna be the breakpoint that Vietnam wants. And there's still another HD, so looking really scary now for them.
It's looking like it's going to be an uphill battle still. They're going to have to hope for some sort of miracle. Maybe just wait until the hidden pool is over or something. I think maybe Mixed Mod could be a decent pick here for them, because if they could perhaps put Shia or Primikin on Hard Rock and then Stardust Prism on Hidden, and then fill out the no mod third. Yeah. You wouldn't have too bad of a lineup, I think.
I'd say only for Mixed Mod 1, though. You've seen how good Finland is at low AR and gimmick stuff.
That is
so
true.
I wouldn't want to pick Mixed Mod 2 into them.
That is true, and I actually do pick Mixed Mod 1 there, as expected.
Makes sense.
Or are you going to put Stardust Prism on that Hidden?
Yeah, expected. Thing is, that map is not very hard with HD and no mod, but it's pretty tough with HR, I think. I mean, it's still not that hard with HR, but harder than HD and no mod, definitely.
Yeah, definitely. But if you look at Mixed Mod 2 with Hard Rock, this is another.
Mixed Mod 2 is hard with everything. And honestly, with HD, it's not better, I think.
I mean, I'm a top 50 player. I tried Mixed Mod 2 with Hard Rock. I struggled to get over 800k. So.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
That was evil with Hard Rock.
Yeah, it is with HD as well, though.
Oh yeah, true. Being low AR. A little bit of an update from the other match that's going on the main channel now. Russia versus Japan. Actually, it's all tied up still, 3-3, as Japan just won their DT3 pick by only 47,000 points. So looking pretty close, actually.
Yeah, that's pretty high, actually. Yeah.
And another update: Norway and Denmark are still playing, and or have started playing actually about 15 minutes ago. So that match started 15 minutes ago, and Norway is winning 3-0 currently against Denmark.
Another week, another Nordic sweep.
I mean, actually, both teams there are Nordic, so it's actually a really exciting matchup, if you ask me.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that's true.
Let's hope that we can maybe switch to that once this match is over, if that's still going on.
Yep. But it's gonna be mixed mode 2. No, mixed mode 1, my bad. Pretty short map. Nothing really too hard that stands out. It's gonna be a first miss for Shu though.
On that hard rock slot. Obviously with the new Scorby 2 rules, or not new necessarily, but pretty recent, hard rock doesn't get that extra weighing that it used to. You don't get extra points from playing hard rock. Shu finding a couple more misses there, so with the triple FC from Finland right now, it's not looking too good for Vietnam. His Stardust Prism misses on hidden as well, but so does John Scoop, he trades.
Yeah, but that's gonna be another miss from Stardust Prism, and definitely dropped more than one miss like John Scoop.
Shu misses again. Benenag and Bobberger, no modern hard rock, full comboing.
And she actually missing, yeah, and that's really bad missing here. Like halfway through.
Especially as the no mod player, you want to be able to be quite consistent and comfortable if you're playing no mod here on Mixbot 1, and Shu keeps on fighting misses with hard rock.
Yeah, Benenag's gonna find a couple of misses here on no mod, but it's not gonna be enough. Actually, Budburger too? I think it's Shu really didn't get any big combo though.
Yeah, Shu seemed to struggle a little bit on this with hard rock. Jonsko actually missing now on hidden as well. No big combos anymore from Finland. Venenag, Bobberger missing as well, but Venenag not up to 200 combo. But if you look at Stardust Prism and Shia, they're actually comboing really well here. Jonsko misses as well now. It's not over. Another miss from Jonsko.
The map is coming to a close. Is there enough time for Vietnam to... Oh, Shia missing I think is gonna...
Yeah, Shia missing on no mod there. Jonsko keeps on missing though at the end, yeah. I think it could have been close at the end there, but... yeah, no, I'm not able to hold enough. Jonsko found a lot of misses there at the end, maybe a little bit of nerves there, but they're able to finish it out and make it 5-2, getting it to match point. And it is now their pick, I think.
Yeah, I think it was a good idea to pick this, but still doesn't really work.
Quite unfortunate there, indeed, for Vietnam, but I think they played well on that. I think, you know, if Jonsko had found his misses a little bit earlier, it would have been a different story.
For sure.
Finland going straight for no mod 1, the consistency pick.
And yeah, that's a really good pick from Finland. And honestly, I think HD1 was probably more safe. But, well, no mod 1 Finland is super scary.
It's interesting though, because I feel like this map is one of the easiest maps in the pool for sure, but
yeah,
that makes me wonder if Vietnam is perhaps able to play this pretty well as well.
Yeah, thing is though, I wouldn't bank on Finland missing on the mod 1. That's the thing.
That is true.
They're known for their consistency on this type of stuff.
That Nordic consistency.
That's true, that's true.
That Viking mentality.
That's true. No, they've been so solid on the mod 1s.
Yes, indeed. As a Nordic myself, I'd like to take pride in that, thank you. No, but all jokes aside, it is indeed a very scary map to go against Finland on, so solid pick from Finland.
Yeah, the saving grace though for Vietnam is that, yeah, as you said, the map is fairly easy compared to the rest of the pool, so if they get good runs, they can get this maybe, but it's, yeah, a really uphill battle. Yeah, pretty long map. Everybody have seen the beginning.
Honestly, I've seen longer no mod ones though, so
Yeah, no, that's true actually. Yeah.
I'm not complaining about 3 minutes 34. Shia finding the first miss there on Team Vietnam.
Yeah. The one missing on these stairs, actually Stars Presume is gonna miss on that, and that's already looking pretty bad for them, especially with Shia missing again.
That's 3 misses, I think, on Vietnam so far. Maybe even more, because Shia keeps on finding misses there, actually. Don't know what's going on with Shia there. Maybe nerves.
Yeah, maybe.
The aura of the finish, the Nordic consistency radiating. Popberger actually finds a miss there as I say that.
Yeah. That's small opening for Finland, though they really need to, like, pretty much FC the rest of the map, though.
Oh yeah, Vietnam does have to if they want to have a chance. Especially considering those early misses that Shia found.
Yeah.
Jonsku and Vedenog with the SS's. Primikin drops the full combo actually. Jonsku does as well, but Shia also misses.
Yeah, no, that's so punishing for Vietnam.
Vedenog the only SS.
Yeah, kind of surprising that only a fall through the map, only one FC is left.
Would have expected, yeah, something, at least maybe 2.
Oh, missing again. Yeah, no, this is looking very grim for Vietnam.
Halfway through the map now. Looks like it's gotta be tough.
It is. I'm gonna try to build some combo backup, but yeah, at this point they just have to hope that Finland finds some misses. Otherwise, it's not gonna be recoverable.
Yeah, it's looking really bleak for Vietnam right now. Actually, Popberger and Shia trade there, but Vedenog still holding that SS. And yeah, Stardust Prism and Primikin were already found a couple of misses in this map so far, if I can speak properly. Jesus.
Yeah, we're nearing the end, and still, we don't know that we've not seen performed that well. Honestly, this match is going up on this at least, so it's really nice to see.
Yeah, we saw a pretty good performance from him on No Mod 3 as well.
Yeah,
I think he was the MVP in that one, so definitely a good No Mod player. Now into the last quarter, it does look like it's over.
yeah, I think it is.
GM Primikin there, so
yeah, there shouldn't be any surprise.
Still,
yeah, everybody missing.
that's a reset. Popberger just misses one Finland, but and so does Jonsku, but Vedenog still in that full combo.
Yep.
Still has to be said though, 2 points for Vietnam. They were able to definitely exploit that weakness that they found in Hard Rock. Finland had only 2 maps that they were able to win, so still 2 points against Finland. Very impressive. I think they can be proud of themselves here.
Yeah, absolutely. I think a lot of people were expecting like almost a sweep, so still really nice that they got some points, especially on HR. It's pretty impressive when a lower seeded team actually gets points on like difficult HR.
Definitely, and there you see Vedenog, full comboing No Mod 1.
Chill FC, only 1 drop late, I think, maybe 2. The map is not that easy to hack too, so it's pretty nice.
Really nice scores from Finland there, and that is a good game, well played. Finland takes it. Commiserations to Vietnam, and thank you so much for playing in this tournament. Honestly, it's been a pleasure to watch you guys play. Unfortunately, we will be seeing you guys leave the tournament now, as this is a losers bracket match. And Finland, as you can see on the screen right there, will be moving on. That 4-man roster staying strong still. We only saw 3 people play actually on Finland today.
Yeah,
So.
honestly, props to them for this, because playing with only 3 players when you go from like lower HD to DT, no, not DT, we didn't really see DT, but HR and stuff like that, it's really hard. So really props to them, they did really well. So